Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your reading. So, I want you to know that if you're having any physical symptoms, if you are sick, if you're down with flu, if there is a lot of headache, body pain, and all of that, yeah, do check with your doctor and stuff. But like, there is a spiritual cause for it too, because we are headed towards another mass awakening. So the ones who are already on this journey, who are way high up on this spiral of ascension, right? They are having a lot of heavy activity in the higher chakras, so throat chakra as well as crown. All right, so for many of you, your throat is being restored. Yeah, so it's the G center, right? And throat chakra is your power center basically. So it's happening. And those of you who are supposed to be in leadership positions, right? So you will see heavy activity in your throat chakra, and of course crown too. But yeah, crown is kind of already lit, third eye and crown, but it's expanding beyond any measure basically, because the rate at which this expansion is taking place is highly accelerated. There is a heavy spikes in Schumann resonance. So the energy is like accelerating. It's almost like Mother Gaia cannot like wait anymore. She is just like go, 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 go. She's going, and Venus is going retrograde on 23rd of July, right? So this energy is already felt in the air. It doesn't have to be from then onwards. It's already here because, of course, Mother Earth doesn't function according to our measures, according to our systems, right? Our calendars and times and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, this is already here, it's already happening. And the symptoms I'm talking about, the physical ones, they're mild, okay? So if you're going through something severe, like, I don't know, please see a doctor, all right? Yeah, don't like, I don't know, you guys are grown-ups, right? I don't like putting these disclaimers because I just feel like, come on, you know better. All right, so I already pre-shuffled the deck. I'm going to shuffle this thrice on camera and then pull out your cards. Let's see what's happening during this Venus retrograde. What I already did a Venus retrograde reading, but this energy is like very different, so I want to talk more about this. Okay, let's see. This reading is for my collective, dear Holy Spirit angels and guides. Final. All right, let's see. The maiden. Yeah. The seed. New energies, you see? Very different energies here. Yeah, this is so on brand with all that Leo energy, the sustainer. My god, this card, this came out in yesterday's reading. Okay, the ring. Wow. Yeah, guys, this is this awakening is going to kind of like restore the ancient blueprint of your DNA. That's what I'm hearing. This ascension is locking in this entire journey of ascension that you've been on for like past 3 years. Okay, and so once it's locked in, it's like you cannot descend. Okay, because that's very much a possibility. Some people, because Earth is like a school, right? So this we are basically like going through a test. So many of us, we can get lost in all the rabbit holes that we come across during our awakening process, right? Some of us, we just like get so lost in the aliens and spacey stuff and star seeds and all that, and I don't know, we start like, I don't know. And then others, they get lost in governmental conspiracy theories. And then there is another one, it's all about the Matrix and all that. I mean, come on. I mean, it's the Matrix that that your soul kind of chose to ascend. All right. So you need that Matrix in place, even though that Matrix is really, really loosening up. But yeah, it's all part of a plan. It's not about Darth Vader and whoever is the good one in the movie. All right, so you guys, you will be like, again, this reading is for someone who's been on this journey and there has been a complete restoration, especially when it comes to your sexuality. All right, there is like your entire energy system, energy fields, they have been like cleaned. Okay, there's been like, it's a reboot, physical reboot, as well as energetically you feel brand new. It's almost like, nothing from your past kind of defines you. And and this is connected to your love relations as well. All right, like, yeah, many of you are holding space for somebody, but you're not like very, very fixed on anything. It's like you are taking this life as an adventure, and you're going to see where it's going to lead you. So you are like a blank canvas right now, and only the worthy has any chance of getting any close to you. Okay, yeah, it's like renewal. It's purity restored. It's that vishuddha energy, which is again heavy, heavy on throat chakra restoration for you guys, especially if you have been celibate for at least 3 years, 2 years. Yeah. Now, of course, you all, the ones I'm reading for, okay, you are really high on the ascension journey. As I mentioned, you are. It's not your first awakening, right? So you guys are going to be sort of like guides for the ones who are starting their journey, right? So it's like these awakenings are taking place in batches, okay? And then there are winners and losers, right? Like you flunk or you pass, all that, school stuff. So that's how it happens. So that we are like a new batch is kind of being initiated. All right. So you guys will serve as some sort of leaders, guides, sages, all of that, And of course, this is connected to, somehow it's connected to your work, what you do, what you have to offer here, and all of that. So new, everything is brand new in this department. You are, and even if it's not new, you're coming into something that is going to feel brand new, and it's a very solid start. It's a start that is going to lead to your tree of life, to your 10 of pentacles. Okay, so yes, you're taking all that good stuff and you're kind of like the water that goes up from the roots to the stems and all the other parts of the tree, right? Yeah, you, that's exactly what is happening with you. And because that energy is kind of locked in, right? So yes, your energy centers are very, very well aligned right now. You see, this is also like a spiral, and you're like this pearl. So even though you're on the spiral, you're logged in on the spiral as a pearl. So it's a recognition from the spirit. This is a major achievement that is going to really, really lead you to a wonderful life, you guys. That keeps coming up in my readings. And again, 808, 818 is very important for some reason. 8882, right? And yes, this is the 8 card, and this is also 18. Whoa, yeah. So, if you're seeing dragonflies, damselflies, that could be a synchronicity, and especially black dragonflies for some reason, and I'm hearing white lilies, again a symbol of purification. Okay, and yes, you are in this energy where, like, earlier, when, if you were like, if you feel like, there were times you were naive and people took advantage of you and all of that, it's like now you're not going to let that cycle repeat ever again. Okay, because you're coming into this siren is this energy of empowerment, especially when it comes to your, appeal, your sexuality, your personality, and you're being very confident in it, and you know that everybody wants you. So it's not about validation or anything of that sort, because you are so secure. You know, yes, that it's no big deal, everybody wants you, right? But it's about, you have reached a point where you're very discerning, so you're only going to look out for your higher good. Okay, and no one can seduce you, and this is not the energy of you seducing others, but this is an energetic seduction of some sort, where your energy speaks for itself. So it's not that physical, because this is a part that came out in mental area, thoughts. All right, so you feel all this already. There is major boost in your confidence. You feel good, you feel like, you're ready to put yourself out there again. You're ready to kind of take center stage. You are ready to do what you're here to do. So yeah, heavy boost, which is required for many of you, because you are supposed to be in leadership positions. Yes, and the action that you're taking is, again, you're securing your future. Everything is so solid in this reading. And this ring is like a recognition from the spirit, It's like, yes, this ring is for you, please wear it. And the ring, right, it is a symbol of Saturn, right? So, yes, Saturn is kind of giving you a nod here, like a pat on the back that you did it. You did something great here. You have achieved something. And yes, this reading is a confirmation for many of you that you're on the right path, that you are aligned to your life's purpose, and nothing is out of time, nothing is out of place. You are not late, you are not behind, none of that. Even if, like, others, I feel like you're around people who've kind of peaked. You're yet to peak. Many people peak in their high school, I mean. So yeah, you are somebody who's, your entire life from now on is going to be one major peak moment every day. Okay, because you guys are the chosen ones. Yes, your journey has been so difficult that I don't even want to talk about how dark, what sort of energy you have transmuted here. You have walked through the tree of death, and now you're coming into your tree of life, and no one can take this away from you. No one. Let's clarify the maiden. I think I'm not going to pull tarot for this. We're already, what, 12 minutes in? Yeah. Lizard. Yeah, guys. Highly intuitive, highly connected with the spirit. And this is my shapeshifter energy. You are very, very in touch with the divine. And there's a level of protection around you. It's like a shield. Your aura is huge, but it's very well shielded too. The seed. Show me the seed. You won't have energy drains, I'm hearing, like you used to. Like, because this is a bit of like psychic sponge energy, which you still are, but it's like, there are some, I don't know, of course it has to do with DNA activation. So something has happened, something is changing during this period, especially during this Venus retrograde. And I love it because it's very Venusian, these cards, right? And the colors, yeah. So what was I saying? I forgot. Anyway, let's move on. Show me the seed. Intuition on point. It cannot get better than this. What am I saying, you guys? Tiger, owl. You have released heavy karma. Heavy karma, alright? And this is a gift. This is a divine gift that you have. Many of you guys are, you have gifts. You have psychic gifts. You have spiritual gifts. There's a level of, I don't know, many of you are clairvoyant. Many of you are clairaudient. So yeah, there's this heavy activation, like in the neck area and the face area and the head and everything, the upper part. Yeah, show me the siren. Whoa, yeah. This is very significant because, I've been talking about the tree of life. Yeah, tree of life, and this is the flower of life, right? Yeah, this is that energy where, again, rabbit underneath, so it's that sexual energy because we have the serpent here, right? So yes, you guys have had a kundalini activation and all of that, right? You've come into major activation, and many of you are completing a huge cycle, and this cycle was not easy at all. And because I have 18 here, right? So last nodal axis, which just got over, right? So that cycle, last 18 months were very activating for you, very, very activating. So that was in what? Taurus and Scorpio axis. Makes sense because Taurus is that Venusian energy and Scorpio is the snake energy again. Wow. I love how the cards talk, how spirit talks. So that Taurus and Scorpio, look at your chart, wherever this axis lies, right? Those houses, those themes were very prominent. So you released heavy karma in those houses. All right? Taurus and Scorpio. For me, it was sixth house and 12th house. So, yes, it was like very activating for me, definitely. And especially like because 12th house is spicy, so I can actually relate to it heavily. All right, let's see the sustainer, guys. Buffalo. Look at the tarantula. Oh my god, you guys are like, if you are like women watching, right? You're getting so comfortable in your dark feminine energy and you have found this healthy balance, okay? Nobody can shame you and tell you what's what. So this is very empowering. This is very, very empowering. And for my men watching, you guys have realized certain things about your role, okay? Because see, we can fight against gender identities and gender roles and all of that, but these things are in place because of how energy works naturally, right? So you are understanding that the more men try to run away from their active principle, because they are supposed to, their men have like their lower chakras very active most of the times. And of course, many of us who are on this journey, we have got this healthy balance, but not everybody reaches there, all right? So most men are kind of working on this default setting of lower chakra heavily activated, and women higher chakras very heavily activated. And I think that is the reason why, they say that behind every man there is a woman who made it possible for him to become successful and all of that. I don't really know how that saying goes, but it's coming up here for a reason. Anyway, so men, you are realizing your role, you're realizing what you have to offer, and you're realizing the importance of feminine energy, okay, in your life, and how it actually serves your higher good. And there is this very, like, I'm picking up on this respectable energy, very, there's this mutual respect, and you kind of understand that you guys are again like the north node and the south node, so that twin dynamic, right? So for the yin yang to kind of flow, that energy has to be in union, and that needs to be this natural flow, all right? So it's about, you are eternally kind of connected, all right? So you cannot separate, you cannot cause this rift that's been there in the collective lately, right? Everybody is kind of fighting so much for equality, but really totally forgetting what it is and all of that, right? And I'm not here passing social commentary on anybody, right? You do what you have to. Everybody's like on their personal journey, so you can only, like, act from your level of consciousness. So I don't judge and all of that, but then yes, we have the right to kind of engage or disengage, right? And if that is judgment, then fine, it's judgment. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but yes, men, you guys, you've realized your role, and I'm seeing you finding this beautiful, you're coming into this union and this beautiful harmony. First of all, the feminine energy within your own energy field, as well as it's definitely going to reflect on the outside. So the women around you, yeah, they're lucky to have you, because like, you know, many women, they suffer from patriarchal trauma and all of that, right? But the ones I'm reading for you guys, you've we have done heavy shadow work, and no one can tell you your own power. You are very, very in touch with that Shakti energy, and the men who are in your life, the ones who are deserving of your energy, they can't get enough of it. They just cannot. It's empowering. It's just empowering to just be around you. Whoever comes in contact with you people, the ones I'm reading for, regardless of who you are. And yes, guys, okay, never mind. I think that's all I have for you guys. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.